She didn't scream. She didn't hit. She just smiled while you apologized for existing. If that sounds familiar, don't scroll. This isn't comfort, it's confrontation. And by the end, you won't be the same. Have you ever stared your own loyalty in the eye at midnight and realized it's killing you? One silent betrayal at a time. I'm not here to offer comfort. And if you're hoping for redemption, you're in the wrong room. You want fluff? Scroll away. But if you want honesty that cracks bone, stay. Because tonight, no mask survives. Let me put it straight. I traded 5 years of my life for illusions. All I got was iron on my wrists and silence in my chest. 5 years shackled to a woman who sold me hope and left me eggshell empty. How's that for romance? When you finally crawl out broken, you glimpse something forbidden. An angle on the world most men spend their lives refusing to see. Why do you tolerate what guts you? If you can't answer, know this: you're not alone. But by the end, maybe you'll admit the truth no one else has had the guts to tell you. Carl Jung said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Yeah, fate for sure. How about not? You sit there thinking your pain is bad luck. A string of cruel women, a cold world. That's the lie. I lived the lie. I let women walk circles in my head, performing fragility while every dream I had curdled in her shadow. They don't destroy you with screaming. They dismantle you piece by piece with perfect innocence. The manipulation that hides in soft words and a shaking lip is sharper than any knife. She didn't break you. You handed her the blade. Most of you didn't fall in love. You fell into a mirror. Your own projections bounced back. You gave until you were empty, thinking sacrifice buys loyalty. It only buys distance, more tests, more hunger. You want honesty? Here it is. No woman broke you. You broke yourself to fit her comfort. Solitude isn't punishment. It's the only cure left when the world is poison and most company is weaponized need. When she left, I swore no more companions, no more proving my worth to anyone breathing outside my own skin. After heartbreak, stupid drug addiction, jail, and enough empty nights for a lifetime, I discovered this. Isolation doesn't kill you, it forges you. Solitude was my prison, then my teacher, then my forge. You aren't born Sigma, you survive into it, piece by burning piece. If you think you need someone's permission, attention, or body to feel whole, you are prey. Sigma isn't a badge, it's a scar. I carry it like frost beneath my skin, and I'll never trade it again for a woman's approval. The world tells you to bend, to beg, to prove yourself. Let them. I'll sit in my steel-cold room while the rest kneel for crumbs of warmth that will turn them hollow. Have you ever shrunk yourself to fit someone else's comfort? Bow just enough for a few words to remind her of your worth? If so, you know the price. The cost is sky high. When you deal with a woman dead set on chaos, the warning bells don't ring. No thunder, just a hurricane behind her eyes. She flips from tears to rage, vanishes, reappears. And you mistake anxiety for chemistry. That isn't passion, it's a trap. Jung said it best: simple, devastating. The most dangerous creation of any society is the man who has nothing to lose. Most men think they're men, by gender maybe, but manhood isn't anatomy. It's forged in silence, loss, and fire. Only those who've lost everything earn the cold clarity of manhood the world hides from the comfortable. But here's what you don't want to hear. Chaos in another is not yours to contain. If her storms keep you up, walk out into the rain alone, drown, or breathe free. Either way, choose yourself, for once. I lived through women weaponizing innocence. No bruises, no yelling, just the slow knife of guilt and silence. That's how you become a ghost in your own house. If she plays the victim while you do the apologizing, you're not in love. You're in a psychological cage. Never let yourself be trained to apologize for your existence. Never confuse control with care. If that's your hell, say it out loud. Never again. Let's speak to the men bleeding out for women addicted to drama. If you're spending nights waiting for the tornado to pass, walking on eggshells so she won't explode, you are not her lover. you've become her caretaker, her emotional janitor. No amount of devotion will fix someone who gains energy by destroying peace. Test after test, shifting goalposts, emotional withdrawal. They're not about you, they're about her insecurity, her wound you'll never heal. The world says, prove yourself. I say refuse. The only test that matters is whether you're willing to lose everything to stand alone. Even when she says, I love you, ask yourself, has she faced her own darkness? Because if she hasn't, what she gives you is performance, projection, a rerun of old wounds she never dared to touch. Real love only happens between people who've killed their own illusions. If you're doing all the healing, you're not in love. You're on a rescue mission. So here's my final cut, my dare, my curse, my gift. If you've made it this far, you're not the same man you were at the start. Comment the moment that woke you up. Press like for every illusion you've burned. Subscribe for all the cold, clean air that comes after the storm. Because the only truth worth living for is the one that gets you to stand. Raw, cut, alive, on your own two damn feet. No one's coming for you. You either wake up alone or you never wake up at all. Decide your side. Drop your darkest truth below. Spread this to someone starving for a blade of honesty in a world of velvet lies. Burn your comforting delusions. And if that terrifies you, good. It means you're ready. Stay strong, stay Sigma, never sorry.